I promised my wife that in 45 days I'd have this entire basement refinished. That date came and went despite my best efforts. I am one guy trying to learn how to do this for the first time after all. That's my excuse. So I set a new date for myself of October 18th. That is in 11 days. My wife thinks that this is gonna be the end of October or mid-November. Which of us is gonna be right? We'll find out. I've been making a video every single Friday updating you guys on how the process is going, and last week, after running into a bit of a serious problem, I wired something wrong. I tore down some drywall, rewired the light switch. Now there's a three-way switch in, it's working successfully. It was unfortunate that that happened, but in that whole process, I learned so much. The final things I have to do is finish the drywall, paint, do the trim, level the floors, lay the flooring, hang the doors. God help me. I don't know if I'm gonna get this done in 11 days, but we're gonna try our hardest. It's getting a little bit muddy now because I had to redo some of the drywall, but currently I am doing the second coat of mud on the drywall. I still have to do the first coat on the part of the ceiling that I replaced last week, so let's go and do that. I think we're gonna do that first. Let's just do it first. All right, so what's going on right now is I have to transition from the old drywall to the new drywall that I just put up, a couple days ago. I had already taped and mudded this whole section, so now I've got mud right here and no mud right here. I need to put the tape in, transition that somehow. Let's sand it down. Okay, before I do this, let's do something easy first. I haven't done this in a minute, so I'm a bit stressed. So we're gonna do something on the wall first. I shouldn't be nervous, but I am. I was doing really good at this, Drywall needs 3 coats of mud. The first coat of mud includes tape, and that covers all of the seams where the drywall butts together. You put the mud down, and then you embed the tape in the mud. The second coat, you're covering the tape with more mud, and that starts to really make the drywall seem like one large piece instead of individual pieces. You can't see the seams anymore. The third coat fills any holes that were left in the mud from the second coat, and it really makes the joints just disappear. Then after that, you perfect all of the mud by sanding everything. This whole process is so time consuming and grueling and just painful if it's your first time doing it, like it is for me. Okay, I know that I just started this video, but I don't want to be doing this at all. I can think of a million other things that I would rather be doing than doing the second coat of mud. I haven't done it in a while because I was doing all the electrical work last week, so coming back to it, relearning a few things, but I'm practiced now. It's going way better than I was 2 months ago. Yeah, I just don't want to be doing this. It's so hard to not just be sitting here and just stare at the wall instead of working my brain so unbelievably hard. It shouldn't be this hard. It's so much easier to just sit here and stare. I'm absolutely burned out. It feels like I'm so far away from actually having this done. I can see every individual step that I have to do and the quantity of time that each one takes. I just would be absolutely shocked again if I got it done. I think Sarah's gonna be right. This is gonna be like a mid-November situation, and I really don't want it to be. I'm just not fast. I'm doing it I understand the process. My hands just don't work, and my brain is not acclimated, so it's frustrating. I feel like I have an understanding of it, but I don't have the skill to do it to the best of my ability. Normally the videos start high with motivation, then kind of go down and then go back up at the end on the high note, but this one is just starting low and trying to ramp up to any motivation. Let's just keep going. Let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. While I suffer through this, I want to tell you briefly about my sponsor, Helix Sleep. So often I get messages from you guys saying that you've either bought a Helix mattress because I vouched for them so hard, or that you're planning on getting one in the future. And that's a good call because I kid you not, they have literally changed my life. Helix has supported me for over 4 years now, and when you support them, you're directly supporting my growing family and this renovation. Helix is a premium mattress in a box company that makes mattresses and bedding that are customized to fit your unique needs, conveniently shipped right to your door. And
And unlike other brands, Helix mattresses do not contain any fiberglass, which can be very harmful to your health. The Helix lineup offers 20 unique mattresses, including their award-winning Luxe and Ultra Premium Elite collections, the Helix Plus, a mattress designed for big and tall sleepers, and the Helix Kids mattress designed for growing bodies and endorsed by child sleep and medical experts. The Helix Kids mattress is particularly awesome because as your child grows and their sleep needs change with different firmnesses needed, you can flip the mattress to accommodate. It's definitely something that we're gonna get Owen in the future. Everybody's different, and Helix knows that. So they developed a sleep quiz that matches your unique body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress for you. Sarah and I could not agree on which mattress we wanted to get because we're both different sleepers. You know, I am a stomach sleeper while she is a side sleeper, and we like slightly different firmnesses of mattresses. So we took the sleep quiz together as a couple, and we were matched with the Helix Sunset Luxe mattress, and again, it truly changed our lives. The best part about all of this is that Helix delivers your mattress right to your door, and in the US, it's even free delivery. It just comes rolled up in a box and is super easy to set it up yourself. If it makes you nervous to buy something online that you haven't tried yet, there's no need to worry because Helix has a 100-night sleep trial, which means that you have over 3 months to make sure that you love it. Plus, Helix mattresses have a 10-year warranty, and they even offer financing options, so the perfect night's sleep is literally available for everyone. I love my Helix mattress, and I really think that you would too. If you're looking for a new bed, check out Helix. You can click the link down below or go to helixsleep.com/Jordan Taylor to get 20% off your mattress and have your life change. It's pretty much that simple. All right, let's keep working. All right, it's 8:40 about, and there's literally no reason for me to have my phone on. It's just distracting me, so we are shutting it off. Every time I shut my phone off, I'm like, please turn back on. It's so old. This phone is like 5 or 6 years old. The reason I'm taking this apart is because it can't fit through this. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't have huge lofty goals this week. I just wanna get the second coat done. I have realized my limitations and the amount of time that it takes me to do things. So I'm just gonna be realistic, try and do that. So first you use a 6-inch knife to embed the tape. After that you use a 10-inch knife, and I think after that you use a 12-inch knife. Each knife makes this joint more seamless because you're extending the slope of the bulge that is inevitably going to be where this tape is. You want it to feather out a long way. So that's why you use bigger and bigger knives for each coat. You just kind of need to do it and then move on. You can't keep working it because it dries and it's frayed, and you kind of have to do it right the first time or else it's just an uphill battle. That's why I've been saying you have to know how to do it to be able to do it. There's not like, I can kind of do it wrong, and then it's like you either make an absolute mess or you do it right. I've received this comment a lot. Jordan, how do you have 2 YouTube channels? You've got a brand newborn. You've got, you know, a family, and you still come down here and make time to be able to refinish your basement for your family. How do you do that? I don't want to be doing that. I think that's the thing. The way that I do it is by doing things that I do not want to do whatsoever. I didn't want to come down here and frame all this out. I didn't want to come down here every day and put drywall on this wall. I don't want to mud today. I didn't do anything yesterday. Let's put it this way. This was an absolute fail. Yesterday, I told myself repeatedly, I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna go down there in the basement. Every excuse came up. It got late. I said, you know what? I haven't done anything today. I'm just gonna do it in the morning. I'm gonna wake up early. I didn't wake up early. Now it's 4:15 p.m. on Thursday. This video comes out Friday, and I have done basically nothing. But how I overcome this is by just not thinking about it and just doing it. Yesterday, I overthought everything, and so I didn't come down here. Today, I started overthinking things, and I thought, Jordan, be a robot. There's no emotion in this. All I'm doing, filling up a pan of mud, scraping the mud on. Put the mud on the wall. Have no emotions doing it. This is what you've chosen to do. Just do it. I think that's what makes me be able to do stuff, is that generally I'm pretty good at forcing myself to do things that I just straight up do not want to do. Knowing that if I force myself to do the hard things I don't want to do, that eventually those hard things will then convert to
easy things that are enjoyable and fun and things that I can do without hurting my brain, and I can do it in my spare time and it's almost energizing instead of being like this depleting. Like, I'm pretty good at being able to force myself to do those hard things and convert them to easy things. Now, I have not been that way this week, obviously, because I've done almost nothing, but what the plan is for today, I'm trying to really break this down for myself on a bad week. I've got to do these outside corner pieces. This is the last outside corner I have to do in this whole room, and I'm more excited than I should be for that. Right here, you see this? You see how this tape is going this way and this tape is going this way? I'm not skilled enough yet to do both of those at the same time because it requires kind of making the knife do this artsy. I don't know how to do that. So today, I'm simply just going to do all of the horizontal parts, and then tomorrow I'm gonna do all of the vertical parts. And that way, one is dried and I don't have to do any weird curvatures of the knife. It's really hard for me. I am going through so much mud. I think I'm gonna need a 4th bucket. I've gone through 3 so far. Look at how many there are. Let's see how slow I can do this. I've got the technique down now. It's just my hands don't move fast. My brain doesn't move fast. Every single thing in my soul wants to not be doing this. Wants to stop. I just have to think about how good I'm gonna feel when I actually finish this tonight. Don't think about how I feel right now. Think about how I'm gonna feel later. Right now I feel absolutely terrible. Last one. All done. I don't know if you're gonna see me tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna see myself tomorrow. I'm so exhausted that it's hard to even feel. All right, I'm going to sleep.